1 minute. Yes, we got it. Hello, YouTube. Good afternoon. We are here actually to talk about patience. Me and Michelle, we are here, and you can see us in our channel. Here is TNT community. We don't make classes. I'm not a teacher. And we are here to talk, just to talk about different topics and to be happy a little bit and improve our conversation skills, our English in a very good mode. Yes, please share this slide with your contacts and start with us on our website. Yes, talktalk.com.br, and go ahead. We have the topic today, as you said before, about patience. And I will start, Michelle. Is patience important for you, Michelle? What do you think about patience?
Yes, patience so much important, but is a big challenge for me. Especially in this year, I reflect about the importance of patience because I'm not a patient person. I can support the process. For me, it's so difficult. I want to start and finish in a minute. So it's very complicated because
I agree with you, because even though, but if we are people and we have our own way to make the things, as to handle with things, we have a personality, to have our temperament, and patience, it's a kind of a virtue, yes, and it's important. It's a behavior so important, as you said, nowadays, because our society so quickly, yes, all the things have to be made or making a very quickly, with a lot of speed all the time. We are so instantly today, and unfortunately, we don't have time to think about the things, yes, and these thoughts help us a lot to be more patient. This topic is interesting because, especially in our work day, in our job, we have a lot of problems. Yes, it's we are problem solvers, and people could be know us in this mode. For example, you are a manager, you have a team, and you have problems to solve all the time, and you need sometimes to be more quickly, but in another times you need just to calm down and wait for the process. And this, I believe that's the point. All the time we need to understand the situation, and even you need to be more fast on the solutions. The patience is important to us, because when we have patience, we can see the problem in a zoom out mode. Yes, just not on the small things, but we can see the big picture. That's the name of that I try to use. Yes, and it's important nowadays, because all the time people on the other side don't have patience, and to help them need, just calm down, just be confident in our process. Yes, I don't know you, but all my life I break my face a lot of times when I don't know, when I decide one very important thing without patience. Yes.
Yes, me too.
You need to think. Yes, but it's we need to handle with it. Yes, it's important to us. So these situations, and I don't know. It's we don't have to cry about the past, but to think about the future. Yes.
Yes, exactly. I I think it's important to know where we can put our energy and what we don't do. For example, sometimes I'm not patient. I don't have patience, but I can to I don't know, to make it something, because independent of me and my results.
Yes.
So it's difficult.
Yes. Yes. All the day you need to pick our fights. Yes, to choose the fights that we will fought or fight on this struggle on this day, and the patience is important for this. Yes, to choose better our fights. Yes,
Yes.
very good. Yes, go ahead.
I think I learned an important thing about let the God and the universe act, because I try to control everything, and I always think that there are there is a way, my way, but there are many ways,
Yes.
many things can happen. But if I don't leave the universe, so God works, I don't know.
Yes.
It's difficult.
We forgot a very important step here in our conversation. Yes, I know you know me, but we don't present
Yes.
ourselves to YouTube. Our important people are seeing us right now. Yes, I will present myself, and after my presentation, I will make a link with your last topic about to make the things happen. Yes, in our always. Yes, I'm Diego Rodrigues. I'm 36 years old. Actually, I'm working as a manager, data strategy manager in one advertising agency. I really like my job because I'm work with numbers and with data. Yes, and in almost of the markets, the data show the people the results of just the results. It's a kind of how can I say a math, just a math and just results, yes, without a life behind these results. On my market, we handle and we work with people, with behaviors, because when you see one advertising, you are a people, yes, and you are impacted in a different way that other people are impacted. And I really like this kind of join between human behavior and science. Yes, and work with people. I have a team. I have 13 people on my team. I'm just trying to help them to show their capabilities, and I'm trying to make them more powerful to choose things. Yes, this helps a lot, Michelle, because I have a way to handle with this problem or to make a very good report or a very good dashboard. But when I listen other people's, I can help them to be more empowered, I don't know, empoderadas, and that I'm more relaxed about the decision because I need to be confident on these people. And I know that they are so good in their jobs and they are so technical, and I just help them to achieve their goals. Yes. And it's a very problem because when you know a way, it's more easy to us show this path to achieve the problem, to solve the problem. But it's important to us help other people to building their all way to solving and that to help them. And when I'm starting to think about it, I'm talking to my boss. Yes, oh, this report would be better if I do it. But it's important to us develop people, and we need to show to our clients that our team is good. And everyone here is totally, I don't know this word in English, but insubstituível. Yes, all the people need to contribute to the company, and this helps us a lot to be more patient and to understand more the process and to be confident in the process too. Yes.
Yes, I think that is the most important job of the leader, to help other people to construct knowledge. Because in a position of management, I know how can do the most things in the job, in the specific job. But I need to help people construct by yourself, and it is about confidence. It's about trust. I can trust that the way of my analyst or assistant to make a job, it's important and effective. And so it's difficult because sometimes we don't have patience or time to explain,
Yes.
to deal with these things. But it's important to help people create autonomy and independent thoughts, I think.
Yes, I believe. Please present yourself to people.
Okay, so my name is Michelle Laranjeira. I'm 30 years old. I live in Rio. I work as a logistics coordinator. Nowadays, I'm not working, but I'm studying management. I make some projects with the university about leadership, management of people, and it's interesting because I can construct my my knowledge in these specific topics that's important of my academic life and my career. So I'm very excited in this semester because I can focus on the things that I like. Of course, I need to study other things, but
Yes.
I can put my energy in things that I like.
Are you in a research group on the college?
Yes, yes, but it is a small group. Actually, I write critical articles. It's not an article in effect, but I read some articles and I write about my critical opinion.
Opinion, yes.
Yes, and it's important because I can study about terms of organizational culture, management, strategic management, people, I think.
This topic is so interesting, yes.
Yes, yes.
Especially nowadays with our changing of cultures and people, and with the internet, people are develop themselves so fast, and the cultures of the companies are changing a lot. Yes, and this kind of 4.0 industry, and changes a lot the way that people manage others. Yes, and this is so interesting. The topic is awesome. Congratulations for this. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. We have other question. What kinds of people do you have little or no patience with? It's a personal or during a job or your study moment, I don't know, or just one of people that you even, I don't know, handle with this, but you saw on the internet, for example, or in a YouTube, I don't know, but you know, I don't have patience to handle with these people. Yes. What you have this kind of people, this kind of characters, yes?
I don't have patience for, I don't know the name in English, a person that is prolixo, that's explain over and over and over again the same thing and never
Finish
to
the topic.
achieve. Yes, I'm practical, especially in the work. If a person talk, especially in a meeting, without the, I don't know, I needed to know about the problem, the reasons and the solution. I can, I don't know, I can hear a lot about the things, and sometimes my way, I know people see that's a rude way, but no, I'm practical. I'm very, I don't know, rational. I don't know.
Yes.
And
A rational girl. Yes, a rational person. For us, it's important for people go straight to the point. Yes.
yes.
I have a characteristic that I need to fight against. It's for me, it's important people understand all the context of one problem. Yes, because especially my job, we work with a very technical topics, and it's not people. The other people are not obligated to know the same thing that I know. Yes, the same tools, the same subjects, and it's so complicated. And I'm trying to explain more, and I need to fight against it because it's this could make the discourse so prolix. Yes. I don't know this word in English. It's a good word to 1 minute. Prolixo. Prolixo. It's a wordy. Prolixo, verboso, palavroso, wordy. Very interesting, because word it's a palavra and palavroso. I don't know. That's interesting. Word, that's the word. Yes, a new word to us. Wordy. And I'm trying to fight against it, but sometimes for me it's important. But I got your point. It's when, especially if you don't have time, it's important to go straight to the point. Yes. And I have a problems with people. I don't know. I don't have patience with people who don't have or without people unpolite. Yes. For me, we have different ways to how can I explain this? But we have different ways to explain a problem or to show a problem to other people. And it's important to us understand that in the other side, we have people with problems, with their own life and with their own situations. It's important to be very empathic, even if we have to talk a bad thing. Yes. And if you want people start a conversation or a meeting without, I don't know, without polite words, yes, education, I believe that's not a good word for this, but on Portuguese, we have this word, educação, yes? I don't know in English the way, because education is more the practical, the subject you need to study, yes? I don't know this sense in English, this definition in English, but I don't have patience with these people, because especially if these people have the opportunity to understand how to handle with other people, how to be better on your speech, yes. For me, it's another people that I don't have patience. It's when people start to talk a lot about politics subjects, yes. Without listening others, understand their point of views, talking a lot, yes, don't make people talk, just interrupt them all the time. For me, it's not good. I'm trying to finish the conversation. Yes, I have this problem. I need to be more patient with these people.
Me
But
too.
it's, yes.
It's difficult.
So, Michelle, when during the day is your patience at its lowest and why? You have a time that your patience in the, I don't know, middle or the bottom level.
I don't know. I think it's more about the happens than the time. But if I work a lot at the finish of the day, it's difficult. Or when I'm hungry, or when I didn't sleep enough. For me,
Yes.
the sleep is very important to keep my patient, my mood, I think.
Yes, it's the same. I agree with you. For me, we are in the same situation, especially on the end of the day. If I'm so tired and I work a lot, and for me, it's important to take a break if I'm in a very hard discussion, because it probably I can lose my patience. Yes,
Yes.
and
But
yes.
but thinking well when I start the day and the people bring a lot of problems before the 8 a.m. for me, it's very difficult. Don't call me for me to talk about problems before the 8 a.m. because
Yes.
I think that the start of the day mold all the day. So if I start with problems, a lot of problems of complaints, my day it's terrible. So I prefer start alone and thinking that positive things. I think it's difficult when I can't.
Well, one strategy that we can make is figure out the how can we understand our body and our feelings to help us. Yes, we need to be strategic on this.
Yes.
You brought a very good topic. You try to understand the problems, to solve them after the 8 a.m. because you are in a mode of construction and to try to make my day in a good way. Yes. For me, a strategy that I use it to do is just put all the problems in I don't know, on my notebook, write, or in a tool that I use it for this. I don't know, but when I put out of my mind all the problems helps me a lot, because almost at the time, if you have 2 or 3 problems without solution in your head, this cause make your, oh, my life is a messy, I have a lot of problems, I can solve them. Oh, and if you put out, and how can I say, just cleaning your brain to the problems, we can think more in a patience mode about the problems, and you can handle and solve these problems with more patience, and for me, it helps a lot. Yes, I have a kind of enter box, I don't know, that I put all these problems, especially before go to the bed. Yes, for example, in the end of the day, when people send me a message, tomorrow we will be in a very big meeting with one of our clients who have a problem, I just make a note and put my thoughts about it. And for me, it's very pleasant, because I'm less, how can I say, anxious about the problems. Happens a lot, yes.
Yes.
But as you said before, in the end of the day, it's so difficult. It's hard for me, yes, because your energy level is so low, and it's complicated. Almost of the time, I needed to take a breath and to count until, I don't know, 10, and to listen music helps me a lot. Yes, listen music, and that's it. It's our life. Yes.
Exactly.
Michelle, choose one question to us.
Okay.
I don't know. You don't have time to answer all of them, but choose another.
Question 9. Are you more patient with the ones you love?
Good one. Good one.
No.
I think that it's the opposite. I don't know you. If I'm so particular with one people, I'm so near to one people, I'm lost my patience a lot. Yes.
Me too.
Because I don't know, we are so near, and for it's common. It's not common, but we handle in this way. Yes.
Yes, I think I don't know. Maybe I can think that person that convives with us need to understand our situation, understand our point of view, our feelings without communication. So it's more easily to lose the patient. I'm trying to change these things, especially with the child, because I'm feel very responsible to help the child grow up. I don't know, improve the person. And in the past, I try in all the time to educate the child. I don't know, eat in this way. Don't eat with I don't know, in a hurry.
Yes.
Don't run. And it's, I don't know, the children. I think it's difficult to be children nowadays, because you can do nothing.
Yes. They don't have a freedom. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
I believe so. Yes.
Yes, and I try not to, I don't know, podar the children.
Cut off the children.
Yes. For example, another day, my nephew write in my I don't know, tapete de yoga. And it's not a big thing, but oh my God, why? It's with the book, the notebook on the side. I'm like, okay, no problem. Now I know the side that I put on the floor and the side that I put my body. So
They're kids. They make things that kids make. Yes, make. It's common. It's an interesting point. I'm trying to lose my patience with, in a polite way, with education. Yes, I don't know you, but it's common. It's, I don't know. We are human beings and to have sentiments, feelings, and lose a temper, lose a patience is common. But we have a line, yes, between to be unpolite and to lose the patience. Yes, and sometimes you need to be more, not rude, but you need to be more powerful in your words, to be more straightforward. For example, yes, no, let's stop the conversation. You are not straight to the point, and you are here a lot of time, and you are talking a lot, and we don't have a solution for this. We need to schedule another meeting, or we need to solve this problem. We need more time for this. Yes, it's totally clear that I lose my temper, lose my patience with this problem. But I'm in the line of the polite, of the education. Yes, I don't know, cross the border. It's so important to understand this. All the time you have problems, and I remember I'm in a meeting with very important people with huge problems that, I don't know, one URL who broke down the site of global company in the whole world. One single URL that my team put on in a campaign broke one very big multinational company, and people are so polite in the other side. Yes, but they lose their patience. Guys, you have a problem here. You need to solve. We need to solve it right now. You don't have more time to do this. Please go ahead and talk to me when this problem is solved. Because it's important for the people. Show your feelings. Yes, I'm not happy with this, but they are so polite. And on the other side, we saw people during my career, during my life, a small problem. These people lose their patience and cross the border and, I don't know, be so unpolite and hurt other people's, and I don't know, it's so complicated. And I think that we need to try to be better in this point. Yes, it's important to show our feelings about one problem. Is be, how can I say, duro? I forgot this word. 1 minute. To be hard, yes, so easy word, I forgot. But to be hard, but to be polite, yes. Show to these people that's not a personal problem. I don't have a personal problem with you, Michelle. It's with this point of your work. And I made a lot of mistakes during my whole life. And this is some mistake. We can solve this and go ahead with not a problem. Yes, and I think that can help us to show better our feelings to other people and to be polite too. It's so interesting. Yes, a good question. All of the people you know who lacks patience the most. Of all the people you know who lacks patience the most, in your opinion? People who don't have patience, as, I don't know, one kind of a person, I don't know, one job, one profession, for example, people without patience, yes, that you know. I don't know you, but I have some examples on my mind.
My father is a people without patience, totally. It's difficult because during all my life, I learned, I needed to be learning so fast because he don't have patience to explain
Bad notes,
again.
for example.
And, yes, and I replicate, I don't know, this behavior with other people. For example, everything needs to be faster because it's the way. If I didn't if I didn't have this mood, I lose opportunities.
Yes.
So nowadays I can respect the other people, the time of the other people, because it's very important. But when I was a child, if my father calls me, I needed to stop everything that I do and attend. So it's very difficult for me. Nowadays, I can wait for the people to attend me. I think I don't know, it's about ego and think that my problems and my things is most important than other people.
Yes, to be empathic with the time of other people. Yes,
Yes.
and that's the point that I saw before about, I said before, when we talk about the management of people. Yes, it's important to understand that for the same problem, for the same situation, people have different ways, different times for this. And it's a good example. For example, people who works with sales, for me, they work all the time under pressure. And for them, the timing is so important because their salaries, their bonus, I don't know, depends of the time, depends of the goals that they need to achieve. Yes, and these people almost the time don't have patience for the things. For example, when we have to make a report for one sales team for a big company, I need just for tomorrow, guys. That's not it. That's not it. Just don't work in this way. We need time to understand the hypothesis, to, I don't know, to annular, I don't know this word in English, this hypothesis, to make new hypotheses, to use the data to show a different points of view, to stress our last hypothesis. And we need time to do this. No, this is important for me because I need to sell. It's people, that's the way to work.
Yes.
And we need to make a trade-off between your feelings, your needs, and the things that the time that we need to present for you these results, these reports.
Yes, it's difficult to deal with salespeople. It's difficult as a client or a supplier of a service or data. I don't know. It's
yes,
difficult.
That's it. Very good conversation. You have another point that you can bring to us?
I don't know. I think that the number 5 very interesting.
Yes. Could be the last, yes.
Yes. How can you increase your patience? I think it's important to trust in the process, to keep the priorities on mind, and respect the other people, the time of the other people, and I don't know, take care of ourselves. Do
Yes.
exercise, meditation, listen music, to know our limits. For example, nowadays, I can see my limits very well. So if I'm starting in a bad way, I don't know, I close my notebook. Many times I do this thing. I just go home. I usually to live very near to my work. So at the end of the day, I bring my notebook and go home, and guys, I can continue here because it will be worse that I'm working from home. So bye.
It's clear for everyone that you have a limit, and these things, I don't know, find the limit. Yes.
Yes.
So good. I try to see the patients as a muscle. Yes. We can improve and we can exercise them, and we can make things who help us. And to understand more about you, yes, to see your way to handle with the problems can help you a lot. Yes, self-knowledge is so important in this topic, because you are human beings, as you said before. Yes, and for us, it's important to understand our response to this some situations. And
Yes.
many times for us, it's important to make a break and to stop the conversation, because this not would be good if we maintain this conversation. Yes, I really appreciate this. And I think that's exercise. When you go to the gym, we start with a low weights. Yes, and after this, we can take more and more weights, and our muscle are increased, and we are more strength, more powerful. With the patience, the same. Yes, almost the time you need to eat a frog. Yes, eat a frog is good for us, because show to us that we are not the owner of the truth. Yes, I'm trying to eat a frog a day. It helps a lot. Yes, I have an opinion for this, and I'm smell that it could be better, and we made a sheet. But if your opinion, I'm agree with you. Yes, my opinion is different, but I'm just eating a frog right now for our I don't know relationship in this moment. Yes, that's the point. We can increase our patience in this way. Thanks a lot, Michelle. It's a good conversation. Very,
I
very good.
appreciate
I really like this time. I'm learning a lot with you. Thank you for your time. I'm just send the survey here. If you can answer, I will so, how can I say, happy with your answer. Yes. And have a good day, have a good week. And if you could, I will send you on the next week.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I really appreciate this
Bye-bye.
talk.